Hey Tracy,
Good morning.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Is there anybody else waiting on me? I'm actually a little bit late. Nope, just you.
Well, mine was acting weird. Like it just kept saying waiting for host, and then it even started giving me like ads to look at while I was waiting.
Yeah, you were probably, it was waiting for me.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And so I refreshed, and when I did, it was like, okay, it like the big screen came up and said waiting for host. And I was like, okay. I don't know what was that about, but
Here everybody is.
yeah.
So I was gonna do either campaigns or designs.
Ooh, I like
Depend
campaigns.
campaigns. Okay, how
Just because I've been working so much in design that I'm trying to work on campaigns, and then I'm trying to.
well, the only reason I was gonna touch on designs is next week maybe we do smart plans, and if I do designs today, then smart plans will
It
be
will
easier
follow
next
up.
week. But campaigns are pretty easy. They're pretty straightforward. So let's do campaigns today, and then I'll do designs next week in prep for smart plans
Smart
the
plan.
week after that, if that works for everybody. Let's see. I got a text message this morning about Melinda's new admin. So Melinda, is that Melinda or is that Colt?
It looks
Colt?
like both of them are on.
This is Lori.
Oh, Lori. Okay.
Ought to be joining under his email address.
Okay.
Is
Cool.
like Colt.
So we're gonna have the whole team, huh? Melinda, you, and Colt. Huh?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Awesome possums.
Growing.
And we got Kimberly. Hi, Miss Kimberly. Sorry I missed your text message last night.
Oh, it's okay. Not a problem. And then I realized I never said thank you for responding to my text that I had sent. So thank you.
Don't even worry about it. When I get caught up, I completely get it. Let's share screen. Okay, can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So campaigns. Let's go in. Have a lot of you guys done campaigns? I've done a lot. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you get a lot of, if you're doing the paid ones, sometimes you get a lot of fake people. I had somebody who said, do not email me at gmail.com. Got to shift through the ones that aren't good. So this is your dashboard. In the past 30 days, I have spent $0.
Hey, Aly.
Yeah.
Can I mention something that has nothing to do with this, but I want to tell you before I forget?
Absolutely.
Yesterday, I was trying to find the address for the Paducah Bank office. I noticed a lot of people have the old Lone Oak address on their website. So you might want to show like a screen record.
Actually,
with or something.
Ben here, are we officially allowed to put this address on everything? I thought we had to wait on KREC.
I think we did, Lori.
Yeah, we already did. I didn't know we had to wait for anything.
I asked Lori to go ahead and do that. I hadn't heard anything
Well,
about
we're
waiting.
in that awkward stage where we're already moved into our new office, but we have to submit it to KREC, and they hadn't gotten back with us, I don't think. But that was last week. No, it was before last week, so it may have come through because it was the last time I saw Dora in the office. So it's been a while ago.
Okay,
Ben just texted Dora to find out. But I thank you for bringing that up, Kimberly, because I'm sure that there are a lot of people that still have that switched.
And on their
mine updated by itself, but I'm not sure how.
So
Maybe I put it in somewhere, but I didn't know I did.
Do I need to switch it back to the old address?
No, don't switch it back. Okay. That's don't switch it back. That's unnecessary.
Hey, Aly.
Yeah.
Carrie, I have lost connection like 4 times. I'm trying to connect on my iPad so that I can get on Chrome on my MacBook. If I do it again, I'll just get off of the iPad and try to get on from my Mac.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep losing connection, but
I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like it has trouble with you every time. Like it's like you cut out.
yeah,
I don't know if it's
because I'm
service
at
where
the.
you're at.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's because I'm on the Wi-Fi here, and I can hear most other people pretty clearly. But thanks, Kimberly, for bringing that up. So, campaigns. So there's before we even start with campaigns, if you've never done one, you need to make sure that in your settings you have your Facebook and your Instagram and anything else that you want to, any other platform, Twitter, or I don't know. I don't know if TikTok is even on here, but I'm sure that it would let you do it. You need to make sure that it's signed in here. Okay, so Facebook scheduling posts. This is just posting as if you went to your Facebook and posted every day, just like a picture or a paragraph of here, have some hints for cleaning your house after the long winter or whatever. Ads is completely different. It's going to be the same sign in for your Facebook. So it probably won't even let you sign in on this one unless you have your business account on your Facebook already set up. So your business account on Facebook is tagged to your personal account. So you'll sign in as your personal account, but if it's giving you a message that says it won't allow it, it's probably because you don't have a business page set up on Facebook. Okay, so you want to make sure that those two are signed in. I don't think I have anything else signed in. I don't think I have, I don't have Twitter, which, does anybody use Twitter a lot? Nobody? I don't know much about Twitter.
Nope, I don't.
But anyway, any platforms
Much to
that you
keep
want.
up with, I think Twitter is. So,
Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like it's like instead of day by day thing, it's more of a,
you
I
have
don't
to
know,
post
hour by
multiple
hour.
times a day. Yes.
Yeah. That's a lot for me. So anyway, but if you are proficient in Twitter, you can sign into that and post things on there as well. So make sure your settings are in there. Then you go back to campaigns. So you can do paid ads, emails, direct mail. I have never used direct mail. I know Kimberly has used it once. I know Brian has used it once, and I think Tracy was trying to do it, but had issues. I have never done it, so I'm not even sure. I thought there was quite a bit of glitches that it was having the last time I checked.
I went to use it, but I used Quantum Digital because we talked about all the addresses with being with next door and stuff.
Yeah,
And so there was a lot of addresses that weren't in there. So when
because
I
of
was
the
pulling the
Nextdoor.
streets, yeah, so I ended up not using it because it didn't seem like it had all the addresses that the other one had.
Yeah, and to be honest, without me have ever doing it, I knew that there was a couple of glitches, but I don't know. I honestly don't know a whole lot about the direct mail one. I haven't used it.
It was really easy and the price was really nice, but
Yeah,
it didn't have all the addresses that I need.
gotcha. Social posts. This is kind of cool. I like this because if you come into social posts, you can come here and look, suggested posts. You can post, they come up with posts for you. All you have to do is send it out on your Facebook. I can do one right now. Let's see. Let's do this one. See, I already have it all cutesy written up for me. It's got pictures. It's already got my logo in here because I've done that before. I believe, oh, it says optional. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I think this used to be mandated. You had to have it on there, but I guess it's optional now. And that just puts it on the left or the right side of the picture. Do I want to schedule it or publish immediately? Schedule, I can, instead of publishing it right now, I can send it out on Friday at 10 a.m. or how about 11 a.m. Oh, yeah. And then depending upon what you have set up in your settings, that's going to pop up down here. So I only have Facebook set up, so that's all that's showing up down here. If you have Instagram and you have other ones posted, then it'll be there. You can view the post. This is what it's going to look like on Facebook. And schedule post. That easy. Then, so you can just do those there. So if you see here, your timeline, week of February 7th, February 12th, I've already got one post. Here it is. I can create another one for Thursday, another one for Wednesday, etc. Okay, pretty cool. Now, if you're going to create one, a social post just yourself, and you want to post it now instead of this week, you can go up to create a post. What did it say? I don't even remember. Social post. And then it will bring this up. It looks a lot like your campaign ads, but it's going to be for a social post. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I have this one number. Blowing my phone up. Sorry guys sorry about that. So you can write out whatever you want in here. I don't know. This kind of goes back to designs. If you come into this section right under the text, you can upload your design from your design library. So if I've done this listing in Drake Creek, I've already designed that image. Instead of having to download it to my computer and then come back and put it into command, it just goes straight to your designs and you can choose your design from there. Okay. When you're in your designs, try to pay attention to which shape you're doing. Depending upon the shape of your post, it's going to look different on Facebook. Like I did actually this one, and I did it as the wide. And then when I went back on my Facebook, it looked kind of funny because even though I posted it as this wide, you really on Facebook on your cell phone, it only shows right that square box. So the square one does best on like mobile. If you're wanting it to look really good on mobile, wide does a little bit better if you're trying to target the people who are looking through their computer, I guess. So we would upload from library. You can upload from your computer, just drag and drop, or you can click on it. It'll bring you to your files and you can pick an image from there. And then type out any kind of post that you want. Check out my awesome new listing. And you've already got that design in there. It's still got your Market Center logo on there. If you want on the left or the right, let me put in that design because too wide just for the sake of looking at it. It shows you what it kind of looks like on the right-hand side. So this is what it's going to look like on my Facebook. Check out my awesome new listing. And then it's got the design I created. You can go down to right here. When would you like to post it? Immediately, publish or schedule a post. Same thing. There's your Facebook's down here. If you haven't put, let's just say I have an Instagram and I want to attach that, you can come up here and sign in to, well, I said Instagram, but Instagram's not on there. I guess Twitter's my only other option. But you can connect the Twitter there. If you want to add a video, let's say you've done a short little video of, you know, a welcome video. Hey guys, I tell all my friends and family, if you didn't know that I've started in real estate, I'm with KW and whatever. You can put that video, drag and drop that video in here, or a video URL. So if you had someone do, like if you had Jeff Pierce do a drone video for you and you want to upload that, you can use it by the URL. Okay. Now, once you've gotten everything in there the way you want it to look, it looks okay to me here on the right hand side. Then I can save as draft, I can schedule it, or I can create another. Maybe I want to spend 1 hour of my Monday and schedule all the posts, social posts that I want to go out for the whole week. Create another, and then you hit that schedule post. I'm not going to because I don't want that to go out. Okay, so social posts are pretty easy. They're pretty straightforward. I love that you can schedule it out. I know that you can do that on Facebook as well, but it's nice that everything's right there in command. You can do, you could be in the middle of looking at opportunities and you can kind of toggle back and forth between your campaign scheduling and your opportunities if you wanted to. Okay.
Aly, did I hear you right? Like it has actual posts that you can pull from, like you can choose like a library?
Yep, right here, suggested quick posts. So there's this one, and there's actually some on your dashboard. If you go back to your dashboard. Now, here's the catch to those. You have to pay attention to them because if I'm posting them and you're posting them, we're posting the same thing. And that, I mean, that's fine. That's what they're there for. But if you're really wanting to stand out, you don't want to be posting just those all the time because people are going to catch on that, you know, if you and I are posting just those, then that's, you know, somebody else is making them for us. So quick posts, you can hit shuffle and it'll give you new ones. Some of them are the same general idea with different emojis and different photos. Man. We're gonna move because my computer's dying. So yeah, I had somebody, I think it was Amy, who was asking me the other day. I guess eEdge used to do that. Used to let you see scheduled posts like that. It comes up with the information for you, and all you have to do is post it. This is where you would find it. You go into campaigns right there on your dashboard. You just kind of scroll down, and there's a bunch. You can shuffle it again. And it's got whole new ones. Got tips and trainings. Okay. Paid ads. Let's do a paid ad. How many people have not done a paid ad? Has anybody not done a paid ad?
I haven't.
Teresa, okay.
I started playing with it, but haven't actually gotten it.
Okay, paid ads are a little bit more complicated. Just because it's obviously going to be sending out not just to your Facebook newsfeed. Okay, so let's advertise a listing. Here's the other thing. If you are doing a paid ad, my personal recommendation is to do for a listing and not necessarily brand awareness, maybe event awareness, attract listings or clients, buyers. That may work. But the point is you want them to click on it. If they're not clicking on it, if it just looks like an ad that is like, here, I'm with KW, I'm a new agent or whatever, you have the Aly Harper with KW, here's all my contact information, they're more than likely not going to click on it. And that's the whole point. You want them to click on your ad. So maybe attract listings. You could do something like, what is your home worth? Click here to check in with me or something like that. But advertised listing is probably, in my personal opinion, advertised listing or multiple listings is going to be the best use of your campaign ads. Has anybody else had success with using any event awareness or brand awareness? Well, we'll just do advertised listing. So I always do my address, but so here's Instagram. So maybe I do have mine set up. I'm not sure. Let's click on it and see. Set up campaign. Now, if I'm going too fast for anybody, slow me down, okay? It immediately, because I've clicked on that advertised listing, it's immediately pulling up all my listings. I put in my address instead of one of my listings, but this will work. So if you've never done it before, it even gives you step-by-step instruction. We're going to skip it because I'm going to show you guys. Okay. And if that's not there, if you go in here and you want that guided tour, it's up here at the top. So just like the social posts, it's what your post is going to, what your ad's going to actually look like is on the right-hand side here. Okay. So add text, it's the very first thing. It auto-filled in what I have written on the MLS. It's not very lengthy description, but there you go. Your headline. And you can see there on the right-hand side that whatever I type in the left side shows up in the right side. Description. We're just going to paste this down here too. And then you save and add text. I don't know if you guys noticed, there is a little emoji button down here. You can add this. We can add a couple of those guys.
Hey, Allie.
Yeah.
Mine, when I hit that little thing, I tried to do like the little symbols for, the bathroom and the home and the bedroom. But when I hit the bed, will you try to hit the bed and see if it will take it? Because it wouldn't take mine.
It took mine. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay. Maybe it's a glitch on my end.
I don't know.
It
I'm kind
just
of
puts
lazy.
up a little GIF box, a little gift box. And so I didn't know. And it's the only one that does that.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
Why it would do that to you. Sorry, I got Grammarly on my computer. It keeps popping up. Okay, so you put those in there. I get kind of lazy. Sometimes instead of going back to the face and picking it 12 more times, I just copy and paste it 19 times. Okay, add media. This is where you add all your photos or videos if that's what you want to do. It will only let you do this one at a time. Kind of stinks, but that's the only way it'll let you do it. You can tilt it, move it, cropped it, turn the image completely on its side. See? I don't know why you would want to tilt it on its side, but you can do that if you want. Okay, same image. And then now I got two images here. But let's say I want to put this one first. You can just drag and drop it. And then here on the right hand side, you can see where it switched my images around. Okay, so kind of disappointing. This will only let you do, I think, 5 images. I don't think it'll let you do more than 5. I think I just did the same image twice. Save image. Let's see how many it'll let me do. Yep, oh, only 5. So you have to pick your 5 best images. Which ones is going to draw that buyer in to click on it. Okay, so this is what that ad is going to look like. So let's say I'm all good with that. We're going to save that. And then we're going to go to Facebook and Instagram ads. Account page. So I only have my business page, Instagram story or Instagram ad. I'm going to click add. Now this part, this destination part is important. If you do use a site or landing page, it's not going to be the same as a lead generation form in that if they click on it, it's not going to autofill all their information and send it to you. So if you use Facebook lead generation form, what it's going to do is it's going to send them a little box that says, you understand that your email and phone number is going to be sent over. You want to make sure that you click that one because it's going to send their information into command. Now, I may send the wrong information into command, which I've had a few times, but sometimes I've gotten actual people who are interested in buying. So make sure that this is the one that's clicked more often than not. You can use the site or landing page, but it's going to be a little bit harder to get their contact information. Then you can do call to action label, sign up, apply, or learn more. Obviously, in a listing, if you're advertising a listing, you probably wanted to learn more. But if you're doing, I don't know, an event, you can do sign up for that event. Destination URL. So,
Aly,
yes.
can I ask a question real quick about the lead generation form?
Yeah.
Does it then just make a new contact?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll make you a new contact. Yes. And I will go back once we've kind of looked through this, and I'm not going to submit it, but once we finish going through this, I'll show you what it looks like when you're getting those ads in.
Great. Thank you.
Sorry guys, I keep disappearing. I got my charger in there. Okay. So let's see. Oh, where was I at? The destination URL. So you can do this 2 different ways. I've known people to go into consumer and actually create a website, just one landing page for their listings. I think Kimberly was telling us before that she makes it her landing pages for listings because it makes it easy to text people. I think that's great. So you can, if you've done that, you can come in here and choose landing page and it will let you choose which one it is right there. Me,
Also-
I usually don't.
I
Does
was
someone
just
have a
gonna say, also, the other day I went to GoDaddy and bought a domain for $12 for 12 months. And it was like, it's 99 ripplingcreek.com. So that way, when you're sending that link, if you want to like forward it to your landing page, it just looks prettier than using the
Yeah, that,
thing, you know, the whole crazy whatever URL. So just a tip.
yeah. And that's probably the biggest. Yeah. Because what I usually do is I come in here and copy and paste this URL, but Kimberly's right. Look at this big 669941, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm posting in here. Now, when you're texting it to somebody, it probably doesn't, it's different than this, because when they're not actually going to see that URL in this ad, they're going to click on learn more, and then it's going to pull them up right here. So, I mean, for this, it kind of saves a little bit of time, but if you've already gone ahead and done that, then it's just as easy to put in a landing page as well. Well, it's saying there's an, oh, there's two, that's why. There we go. I want to make sure there's no red text. Okay, ad targeting. So it says it's going to target within 20 miles of Ledbetter, because that's where the listing is. Well, maybe I don't think I'm going to find my buyer in Ledbetter. So I will do custom settings. I will do, maybe I think there's a lot of golfers in Chicago. Or not. There it is. And I don't want 20 miles. I want to do 30 miles or 35 miles. Big area. Okay. Expert targeting. Add or change interests. So this is where you're going to put in where you think if someone is Googling agriculture, they're going, this ad's gonna, well, I say Googling, but not Googling, because it's going on Facebook, not on Google. If you have Google AdWords, it would, but if you're looking for someone who's interested in these things, that's what you're gonna want to put. So let's see, I don't even know if they have a, let's see. I'm not sure what I would put in for the golf course if they don't have a golf course. Maybe I won't put that in at all. Maybe I will put in Zillow. Maybe I'll put in realtor.com. So people who are interested in Zillow or realtor.com are likely to see this. Now, over here it says or and. So if you pick and instead of or is better, because and means they have to be interested in Zillow and Realtor before they're going to be able to see this. Where or means either or. They have to be interested in one, not necessarily both of them. Okay. So we'll pick a couple of those. And then it'll even tell you estimated audience over here on the side. Okay. Once I've picked the interests that I think that people are going to have to buy my property, it'll pop up in here. I do think that there's a limit to these. I'm not sure how many, but it's important to know that the more you put in there, the more spread out your ad's going to be, and the less targeted it's going to be, if that makes sense. It's going to go out to more people, which means you're going to have to spend more money to keep up with everywhere it's going. It's kind of hard for me to explain. Where is it thin if you put too many places in there and you're not going to get the leads that you want. So we'll save that. Duration and budget. So when you put in the dates, when you want it to start and when you want it to stop. Mine's 10 days. That's fine with me. 10 days do fine. If I wanted to change that, I can make it 17 days. So depending upon how much I want to spend, I only want to spend $30, then you're only paying 88 cents per channel per day. Okay. So if I go up, that 88 cents went from 88 to $1.18 a day. Now it says distribute evenly across 2 channels. So the channels, okay, so I'm spending $1.18 per day on Facebook and then another 18 on Instagram per day for 17 days.
Aly, does the price change with like your audience? Like if you had 6 audience people or 2 audience people, does it change anything on that part?
I know, let's see, let's go down.
Or is
You
it
mean
just
you mean
Right.
the expert targeting?
right?
Let's add another and see. I was told that it should, but let's add 2 more and see. It doesn't change your dollar amount here.
Okay.
So I mean, if it doesn't change your dollar amount, you may want to add all of them, all the interest. So anybody who's looking at nearly anything might see your ad, but then it's not necessarily targeted to who you want, who's actually going to end up buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Who has
Well,
the interest?
I saw that there was Zillow, Realtor, and Homes.com and first time home buyers, and when I was looking through it, but I didn't know, if it was the more that you had, if it would be a higher price or if it was, just
To tell you the truth, I did a no, I don't think it's as much with dollar amount as it is with likelihood of finding a buyer. I went in and I picked out the estimated audience for the top numbers of who's going to see it. And I put those all in here and I didn't get but maybe 5 or 10 leads off of it. But on a different ad, when I put in for specific genre, like I think it was from that house I had in Reedland, Thornberry, I put in for luxury, I put in for acreage because it has 10 acres. I put in, I don't know, for something else like pool. And I only did 3 or 4 of them. And I got, I think, close to 40 people who had clicked on it. Now that may just be because it was a big fancy house, but it was I got more leads out of having less expert targetings in the right genre than a whole bunch of them that had nothing to do with the listing that I posted. So duration and budget, I got my duration, I got my budget, and then I would save duration and budget. After I've gotten all those tabs done, it looks the way that I want it to look over here, you publish campaign. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to publish this one. I kind of did it rough, but you'd publish your campaign right there. Okay. Anybody got questions on these ones? Did I cover everything that you were needing?
Melinda said she got off because her connection was so bad. So,
okay.
And Colt, are you still on here?
Yes, I am.
Everybody say hi to Colt.
Hi, Colt. Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what I did with you guys. I can't see any of you anymore. I don't know where I put the little. Anyway, so we've talked about social posts. We've talked about paid ads. We got direct mail. I told you guys I don't know a whole lot about direct mail. I know that it was glitching there for a little while. But I think that, yeah, it comes with templates in here. Yeah, different templates. And then on the right, left-hand side, it does, you put in your address, the country, state,
Only
listing details.
what I didn't know about
Description.
if you're working with direct mail, that if you go to designs, it actually has like actual postcard, like it is a social media post or whatever, it is a postcard, and you can click and make your own, and it gives you a lot more options than just like those 6 or 7 that they give you over there. And then it gives you the option just to download from your library, like right where you're at. But I didn't know that to start with.
You said instead of advertise
So,
listing.
Yeah, if you go to designs, and
I
just
see
do
what you're
add.
saying.
Uh-huh.
You create, I see what you're saying. You
Well, yeah,
create,
and you go to print.
yeah, you create a pet, yes, I forgot those were in there.
And I didn't know.
Oh, crud. I guess it was
I
good
didn't
that we
know
didn't
those were
use
in there, and
this.
it gives you a ton of options compared to just those like 6 or 7 that is over there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I had forgotten those were in there. But I guess it's a good thing that we didn't try to do designs today because it's not letting me in there. And then you could probably just add that design, pull that design from designs into your campaigns like you would for a social post. I'm glad you mentioned that, Tracy. Well, here we go. Emails. So emails. I was talking with, I think we have a couple of new agents in the office. The difference between your personal email and your command emails. So I don't know how many people have MailChimp, but command. Oh, we need to? Okay. Okay. Did you guys hear that? We had been talking at the beginning of the class that there are a lot of people who still have on their website or their Facebook or whatever, they still have the old Paducah office address, and we need to update those. We need to get those updated to the Park Avenue address. So for anybody who needs to do that, we are allowed to do that now. But going back to the command email, you have 5,000 a month that you can use to send out emails through campaigns. Okay, if 5,000 a month isn't enough, you can upgrade your account to more. Now 5,000 is a lot. That's a lot a month. So you can do that here, or you can go into your settings, and when you're in your settings, you can scroll down to command email and then manage, and it'll bring you back to that website to update it. 5,000 free every month. Let's go back to campaign. I wonder how I lost all your, I lost you guys anyway. So emails. This is the same, this is very similar to what Tracy was talking about with the direct mail. You can go into designs, create an email design, and then come back into here and create a new campaign and select the design from in here. It also asks you if you have MailChimp, if you're still using MailChimp, if you connect that in your settings, you can use it instead of your 5,000 free. So I'll set up campaign, advertise listing, select account, recipients. So this is where you can create lists. I have emailed out all of I've used this before. Actually a few months ago, I emailed out, I think it was something to all the agents about Command. So I have KW agents. I actually need to update that list because I probably am missing quite a few people. But this creates a list of people in my contacts that I want to send it to. So if these people the people you want to email aren't in your contact list, this isn't going to work. It has to be the people in your contacts. Okay. But you can create a list. We can call it Command. Let's do tech team. And then I can search for those people by name in here, or I can scroll down and pick them this way. Okay. I think you can even search by tag. Yeah. So if I go down this and I do put in tech, but if I do KW agent, it should pull me up anybody who's a KW agent. I put Ben as KW agent, but that's okay. I honestly need to update this list. Confirm, I'll add her, and now I've created a tech team with just Lisa in it. But that will help me send out mass emails to all the KW agents if I wanted to, or let's say all my clients who have closed, all my buyer clients that have closed on their house, or all my past listings that have sold. Maybe I want to send out an email to everybody in my database that has a email and send them a, hey, thanks, Merry Christmas. I can do that there. I can create a list and then massive email. So subject, I guess if it's agents, let's say, and then I can select a design. Now these are the designs that I have gone to. So if I come into designs here and create a email design, then I can come in and say select design, and that's going to be one of these that I've created. If I have not created one yet, you can come into templates and click on one of these. And then you can edit it in here. Edit it in here. Now this is a little different than designs that like the posts or the social, because when you click on it, you have your content blocks. It's more like landing pages. So if I wanted to change this, I'd come in here and change it. I have to hit done before I can click on this and edit this. So you hit done, come over here, and I can change this if I want. Now this right here, the way that this is laid out, where it says contact first name, asterisk and line, this is going to autofill whoever the contact is. It's going to fill in their name. So you want to make sure that all your contact names that you're sending it to are correct, because they're going to notice this. They're going to read it the way that it is written in your contact information. Okay, so we'll hit done. Scroll down. I like all these photos. You can change out the photos if you want. Hit that edit button. We replace it there. We can change the text. We can send link to. We can change the height and width of the image there. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of running through this quick because I know we're running out of time. But you can edit this the way that you want. Like the download app. I don't know what I just did with that button. Should have been a way that you could add a link to it. Maybe it's only if it's an image, not a text. But anyway, you will go through here and you change this out to what you want it to say. Done. We'll save and exit. And it's going to pull that email design in here on the right hand side. Now, obviously, I don't want that because I'm not actually part of the luxury team. Okay. Then you can send it. When you send it, it's going to send it out to everybody that was on that list. Now, keep in mind that however many people you have on that list, when you send out this email, it's going to reduce from those 5,000 you have a month. Okay. Apparently, I've done a couple of these. Do we have any questions about the email ads? I think that's everything. Payments, you can come in here and manage your payments. It'll also tell you what you've spent. Apparently, I've spent $240 on Facebook. I tried Google AdWords. I wasn't very impressed with it, but I've heard people had great success with that in the past. It was really expensive to me. Does anybody use Google Ads?
No, we don't.
No, nobody. Okay. But you can add payment here. Speaking of payments, do not put debit cards in here, guys. I would put just credit cards. I have not had one agent who had an issue with someone got to his debit card, but he wasn't sure if it was because of Command or if it was because of Facebook. I would put it as credit cards just to be safe. I don't think that anybody can get in Command and steal that credit card information. If they can, I don't know how it's even possible, but I don't know. Just be careful. You never know. There's some crazy people who can hack the government. So,
Aly, I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have not, like I said, I started working with my Facebook ad. So I know that I don't have a credit card hooked up to let those campaigns run. If I connect it to and I don't even have it hooked up on Command. So when I actually go to publish that Facebook ad, what's going to happen to it? Is it going to take me to Facebook and want me to put that information in?
it probably won't take you to Facebook. It'll probably have you put it in there.
Put it in like to Command?
Command, yes. So
Okay.
it's put into Command. It's not put into Facebook.
And then Facebook will pull it from Command? Is that what will happen?
Yeah, it's more like that's why it takes so long for it to go through. I think that the way that it works is you are actually paying KW, and then KW is taking that and paying Facebook.
Okay.
So that way they're not trying. There's not a link between your credit card and Facebook.
Okay. Great.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that would be the answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nervous Nelly, but I think it should. I mean, you're safer as a credit card. Your debit card would probably be fine, but you never know. If you got a credit card, it'd probably be better to use that. But I don't know. I guess that's personal preference. Okay, that's really all I got for you guys. We're 5 minutes early. Do we have any questions that are about campaigns or not about campaigns? About anything else?
Hey, Ally, since Colt is just learning, would you advise him to just start with that 66-day challenge on YouTube or what?
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. The thing about the 66-day challenge is that it's older now. They've made so many updates to this since they've been doing those. It's a good place to start, and then it gets you grounded. But they're kind of old. So depending upon what you want to do, your best bet is to go to answers.kw.com. And then you can do tutorials on everything. Well, there we go. So I think it's better to come in here if you want my personal opinion. I definitely will never say don't watch the 66-day challenge, because any learning is going to be good learning. But you're going to get more accurate information in answers.kw.com than you will anywhere else. There are some really good YouTubes that you can, there's a couple of good agents that are really good about keeping up with the new command, the fresh command, on YouTube. So, and it really depends on which tag you're looking at. I don't know. That's another personal feeling. I think 66-day challenge is good. I just don't think that it's updated enough. So it's a good learning base, but if it looks different and it's not, the buttons aren't where the video says it is, that's because they've updated it since. I don't know if that helps or not.
Yeah, that helps. I mean, I know there've been a lot of changes since that was the very first thing they did.
Yeah, I mean, they used to call this site and apps. It's not site and apps anymore. They didn't ever have the guide builder. There's a lot of differences since that 66-day challenge. So it'll give you good basics, but it'll be old. It'll be old information. So if you guys ever have questions, you know where to find me though. Any other questions? No? That's it. That's all I got, guys. I hope that was helpful.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Thank you. I guess
Thanks, Ally.
Yeah, sure thing. I will see you guys next week. Next week, we'll plan on doing designs, and then we'll do smart plans after that. Oh, wait, no, I said next week, but isn't next week family reunion?
Yes.
Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, no, let's put it off because there's going to be so many people in, let's put off, we're not going to have a class on the 15th. We'll skip next week and we'll do the 22nd because a lot of our agents are going to be in family reunion this year.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks guys.
Good. Thank you.